Hello, Idaho. Welcome to this week's update from the Idaho Farm Bureau Federation with this Capital Minute, where we bring you the latest from the state legislature and its impact on agriculture. And in the next 3 minutes, we'll dive into key legislative issues affecting Idaho's agricultural community. Welcome to Capital Minute. I'm Dexton Lake, and the Idaho legislature is back in session. On Monday, the House and Senate gavelled in, marking the start of the first regular session of the 68th Idaho legislature. This year brings a mix of experienced lawmakers and fresh faces, with 17 new representatives in the House and 5 new senators. The influx of new legislators also means reshaped leadership in committees. Notably, Senator Tammy Nichols now chairs the Senate Agricultural Affairs Committee. This week kicked off with a joint session of the legislature to hear Governor Brad Little's State of the State address outlining his Keeping Promises plan. It focuses on education, the economy, infrastructure, transportation, safety, and government efficiency. Of particular interest to Farm Bureau members are his proposals for agriculture and natural resources. Since taking office, Governor Little and the legislature have invested over $1.5 billion in water resources, recreation, fire management, and production agriculture. For the coming fiscal year, his proposed budget includes $60 million to replenish the depleted Fire Suppression Deficiency Fund and $40 million for ongoing fire suppression needs, along with wildland firefighter bonuses. There's $5 million for enhanced aviation and detection strategies to improve early fire suppression, and $30 million for critical water infrastructure such as aquifer recharge, potential storage projects, and innovative water efficiency tools to ensure reliable water access for Idaho growers. The governor's plan includes many other initiatives that legislators will now examine more closely as they shape the session's priorities. For years, Farm Bureau members have raised concerns about government agents entering private property without permission. A bill last year required ISDA to obtain landowner permission or a warrant before inspecting crops. It passed with strong legislative support and is now law. Another bill aimed to apply the same standard to all government entities on all private property that is not open to the public. While Farm Bureau worked to address objections from law enforcement, conflicting statements stalled progress, and it was ultimately never heard in committee. This year, IFBF is introducing a new bill to resolve the issue. Neighboring states, Washington, Oregon, and Montana have already ruled that law enforcement cannot enter private property without permission or a warrant unless the property is open to the public. Idaho's proposed legislation would align with these rulings, protecting property rights statewide. Last week, the Idaho Republican Party unanimously passed a resolution supporting this as a priority. The party's support underscores the importance of safeguarding these rights for property owners. That's a wrap for this week's legislative update. You can learn more about the issues IFBF is engaged in by subscribing to the Capital Reflections newsletter at idahofb.org. Remember, staying informed and engaged is key to advocating for Idaho agriculture. You've tuned in to Capital Minute with the Idaho Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Idaho agriculture.